them to be the people who are, going to effect any change or enforce any of the things that we're asking for. So we need to find ways, legal ways, of removing these people from power. And I don't think we need to negotiate with them anymore. I think it's a high time we just tell them, what, we're tired of you and we need you gone. And then the second thing is that I'm a millennial, but the Gen Zs are the ones who have led this revolution. And I think the rest of us, we need to come out of our comfort zone and join these Gen Zs in the streets. If you have kids out there, hold their hands and walk with them. If you have brothers and sisters and you're in a different generation, hold their hands and walk with them. We should not leave it to them anymore. This should be a collective thing, a collective protest, and with the goal of holding these people accountable and getting anyone who is not willing to be accountable out of power. And finally, I just want to echo what someone else said before, that we must take back the narrative of why we are doing this. Recently, you've had this question around who is your leader. You cannot do this without leadership. And this is because historically and in the previous protest, the protests have been about contest for power, people wanting to take power and all that. So these people cannot fathom that we are contesting for accountability. So we need to take back this narrative and make it clear that for us, it is not about taking what you're doing. It is about holding anyone who is going to get in the position of leadership accountable. And once you're gone, we will find people who are going to rule with integrity and who are going to be accountable to us, the people. And with that, I yield the mic.
Thank you so much, Mukami, for your sentiment. And we have been, Libon has been requesting and falling off. Libon, Aaron, Bet, please proceed. 2 minutes.
Good evening. I wish to speak on the two issues here. The first one about the appointment of the cabinet secretaries. And the way I see, the president is affirming what we have been thinking and contemplating on all that. This president has been micromanaging the cabinet secretaries. So, we are now recognizing or realizing that it is not even the cabinet secretaries who have the problem. The bigger problem lies with the president himself. So it is him, not the cabinet secretaries. Whoever, even if he can appoint anyone, even if he can appoint any of us from here, as long as he will continue to micromanage the cabinet secretaries, there will be nothing tangible in that government. Another thing here is that for you to confirm that the president himself is the person who is incompetent and is someone who has high ego. This president goes to a meeting, he starts laying blame on a foundation, the Ford Foundation that is funding us. He thinks that whatever we have been speaking is not out of our mind, is not what we know, it is just someone else who has to sponsor us to speak. He has not realized that we have the idea, we have the knowledge and the consciousness. So as long as he continues to demean us, that we don't know anything, he will continue to make this country ungovernable. And he is the one himself making it ungovernable. So I'm calling on us that let's continue to be conscious, let's continue to fight. It is not in vain. We are going to win this war. And the person who is going to lose is the person who is the driver. The driver has ignored all the signals. It has ignored all the voices that is telling him that this is the wrong direction. And Raila Odinga is fighting for his own. After all, he was a loser. So he is fighting. So I don't see the reason why we should blame him, because that is how he survived all throughout. So now the problem is the president, not the cabinet secretaries and not the MPs. It is the president. Let's focus our fight on that. Thank you so much and have a good evening.
Thank you very much for your submission. I think
Omar has his hands raised. I think Omar is next. I'm not sure who was next in line, but since Omar has his hands up, Omar, go on.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I will talk in Kiswahili. First of all,
no problem.
So, first of all, the guy has already shown us that we had nothing. He can do anything without even listening to us. So we need to tighten our bolts. We need to go back to the streets and make him resign by force. Juu sasa imefika mahali sasa atujali, ni kama yeye sasa anaona huwezi toa mtu na unamrudisha. Hiyo ni kama kuvaa nguo na kesho unatoa na tena unavaa bila kuosha. That is nothing he is doing to us. Anatujaribu, na mimi nimeona ni kama sasa imefika time yenye hata kesho ataamua na change katiba, he will be a president for life. So saa hii ndio time mwafaka ya kumtoa. Tusirelent to back down. Hakuna kitu ya back down. We need to go focusing, and now we go focusing to president must resign. Nothing else. To bring another issue before he must resign first. Yeye na Gachagua wote. Let us be even speaker can lead us for 90 days and we go for election, even though there is no IBC chairman, but that duration is enough for them to bring, because it's a tunaisema ni mwafaka, ni kitu imefanyika Biafra. Tunaweka Biafra commissioner na asimamia election na everybody akienda kuvote, na tuna make sure tunahesabu vote venye tulitoa Moi, the same thing venye Moi alitolewa. Hii kitu imefika mahali yenye hata mimi mwenyewe nimeona tu hizo majina nikasikia tu mpaka sasa nasikia roho ina ban. There is no any changes. We want to see new name which have been ever in the politics. Nobody know them, but we know there's somebody is a engineer mali fulani, somebody who has the degree to the opposite, those posts he posted, but not those is their friends. Kajia kukuweka friends zako mfanye hiyo, ni bado tu mtakula tu inchi na hakuna kitu tutagrow. Me always najaribu kuangalia kama Burkina Faso is now 2 years. Ukiona venye those guys are doing development, na sisi this is now the guy is 2 years. Ameborrow how much? Na the guy alisema mpaka IMF wamembandika jina is arrogant. Na aboro na but the country is growing. Why us? We are paying tax, housing levy. First of all, tenye inanibo zaidi ukiangalia payslip yako hiyo housing levy for no reason. There's even my kid I know will not even get a chance to get that house. Why is it posing us for that? This is not the guy right for the Kenyan. We need a change. A change is us. Thank you.